You think your cancer should have been diagnosed earlier, and you are so upset you call up angry at the doctor for failing to timely recognize and diagnose your condition. Is that the only thing we need to focus on when looking at whether or not the doctor misdiagnosed you? You want to know what this is about? Come join me for a moment as I share with you some terrific information. Hi, I'm Gerry Oginski. I'm a New York medical malpractice and personal injury attorney practicing law here in the state of New York. The answer is no, that's not the only thing we need to look at. I understand how upset you are. I understand how frustrated you are. I understand the implications of the doctor not timely recognizing and diagnosing your cancer. One of the key questions I have to ask in a failure to diagnose cancer case is, did the time delay make a difference in your outcome? In other words, if this had been timely recognized, would it have been at stage 1 compared to now when it's stage 3 or stage 4? Obviously, you can argue that it made a big difference, because if it had been diagnosed at stage 1, you simply may have needed only a biopsy or a small removal, surgical removal, and you wouldn't have needed chemotherapy or radiation therapy. And your survival, your life expectancy, would have been much better if it was caught earlier. That's the whole goal with identifying cancers at an early stage, to try and address it and treat it aggressively so that now you have a greater likelihood of success and a greater life expectancy. So that's always what we look for when evaluating a failure to diagnose cancer case. Not only that the doctor missed the symptoms and missed taking various tests to diagnose your condition, but we always have to look at how would the outcome have been different? How would your treatment have been different if this was diagnosed when it should have been? And to get the answers to those questions, we now have to talk to various medical experts, including an oncologist, a doctor who specializes in treating cancer patients. In addition, we'll have to speak to a doctor who specializes in the same type of medicine as the doctor who was treating you, to get a better understanding from him as to what a doctor should have done in that instance where you came in presenting with certain symptoms, or certain tests were diagnostic of having certain problems and needed further follow-up. So why do I share this quick information with you? I share it with you because I get calls all the time from people who say, the doctor missed my diagnosis, I want to sue him, I want to sue him. I say, okay, I understand that, but let me ask you a few other questions. You know, I understand you're watching this video because you likely have questions or concerns about your own particular matter. Well, if your matter did happen here in New York and you're thinking about bringing a lawsuit, but you have questions that need answers, what I invite you to do is pick up the phone and call me. I can answer your legal questions. You know, this is something I do every single day, and I'd love to chat with you. You can reach me at 516-487-8207 or by email at Gerry, Gerry, at oginski-law.com. That's it for today's video. I'm Gerry Oginski. Have a wonderful day.